Yo, DubScandal Battle League, we're here at the palm tree for Dubble Trubble. Make some fucking noise, everyone, let's go! We're going to get into the first battle of the day so far, which is a battle from the Dubble Trubble Tournament, which doesn't have many actual battles left, to be fair. But this was one of the original ones. So I'm going to introduce the team on my right-hand side. They've previously teamed up against Marvel and Just Jay in a fucking classic DubScandal battle. Teaming up once again, we got Chip and DTH. Hey, the boss men.
Make some noise for the bosses, guys.
The guys who fucking started the league.
No, Jesus.
Not bothered. I got my co-host with me.
Hello. My name is Max P, aka Max Hoffer, aka Max Hoffer the Love Doctor, that's what you call me. Some people call us Hitman Max. No one's actually called us that. But I'm going to introduce the people on my right hand side from King of the Ronalds themselves, legend himself, Mac Sherry and his mate Drwnd.
Follow my Instagram, Young Drwnd, JXNG_Drwnd, yeah?
And I'm never going to host again.
He literally went, I've never hosted before, can I host? That's why he hasn't hosted before. So, I'm going to do it. Introducing team on my left hand side, first time on DubScandal for Mac Sherry. And I think third time on DubScandal for Drwnd.
We're killing this, boy.
Nobody wants these fucking battles.
We pissed about for long enough. Let's get into it. First round is on. Sean and Drwnd, let's go. Sean and Drwnd, Mac Sherry. Still my name.
First time on DubScandal, how we doing?
Let's go.
It's Mac Sherry and Drwnd. Now we ain't seen no madder spitters yet. Ben told me to come with some violent shit.
I did.
Well, I guess you could call me Mac the Ripper next, because the bars are so sharp, they can start slashing your freaking neck and leave your throat looking more fucked than the ones you see on a packet of cigarettes.
Let's go. DTH, I swear you've got a bleeding brain. The way this tournament's been organised, I swear it was done by Theresa May. Both your heads being seen together are so perplexing. It looks like Medusa teamed up with the shield that Perseus used to reflect with. You man best back down now. This absolute weapon has stepped in.
Yes!
And after he's done, I'll come for whatever appendage you're left with.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but can we just address the fact that they both look homeless as shit? I mean, you only have to take one look at them to know that they're skint. I've never seen anyone as broke as these pricks. I bet if their kids lose a tooth and they go to put it under the pillow for the tooth fairy as they're going to kip, they'll wake up in the morning and see a note that says, I owe you a quid.
Because nowadays, we're more into writing words for songs. Trying to refine my own sound is fun, but boy, it's 30 long. To contrast, look at these man. It's a pedo ring you're virgin on when you build a platform that's main goal is to put young male virgins on. It wouldn't be that bad, but you can only get the wrong kind of nerds to watch. It's the ambassadors repping King of Rons coming through to murk the dons. It must be the fall of the Roman Empire who this balding prick is learning from, because all you do's been crusty lines and put a circus on. This a rematch, not a car crash. But that must be some strong shit you're slurping on, cause poor judgment and going over the limits when you should have finished is why for me the first was lost.
He looks like he has sexual relations with animals and enjoys climbing trees. And he looks like he idolises Tommy Robinson and only befriends people as white as he. He looks like he practices yoga whilst he's high on weed, and he looks like he says shit like, if they can say the M-word, why can't we?
The faces that both these guys make when they're finding kids to be perving on makes me face them tough questions like, if they can't help it, then is murder wrong? Because let's face it, both these guys look like any old dirty nonce, and that short, fat, bald swag makes it worse for John. I mean, you'd be lying if you said that him babysitting wouldn't make you a nervous one.
Yo, John. Your mum has an OnlyFans account. Yeah, she makes a living off of showing off her shaven vagina. There's even bonus clips where you can see her spreading her legs, placing a lighter, she'll queef on it and it causes the craziest fire. I thought that was fucked up until I also found out that he's a paying subscriber.
I come through to batter dudes. You know that they're a real life couple because they come here in matching shoes. Time.
Right, let's go.
It's major. Not on purpose though. Play major.
What the fuck, John? What have you done? Drowned? Now I know you want to fuck his crumpet,
Sound. It's bad enough having fucking Crumpet round.
Fucking hell. I think you're pissed off, Chip. I took Drwnd down. I beat Ben Solo. I should be a fucking Jedi by now, but this time round,
I'm gonna bury him. So deep, 2 peak for a bucky. You're gonna need ultrasound to message him.
I'm still pissed off, you know, about my off round.
What about his bird? But didn't he do a whole round about Kofi's bird when Kofi was single, the bird?
Yeah, but I did tell all the garden that I'd lick his bird's arse while she were farting.
And she gave you a kiss for those words.
Yeah, so if I can get her lips parting by Harley Breen Prince Charming, imagine if I'd have shown her the girth.
Because she can't get no meat from Drwnd. He's a wet vegan tea towel.
Facts.
Hates to eat fowl as much as he hates to see vowels. And this time he's brought Mac Sherry around.
Oh, so it's a 3v2?
What?
Well, if Mac Sherry's around, Ashley Randall will be too. And R2D2.
Yes! Run that back! Say that again!
So what are you saying, it's a 3v2?
Yeah.
Because if Mac Sherry's around, Ashley Randall will be too. They're like C3PO and R2D2.
But what Mac projects is hardly smooth.
Yeah, and if Ashley doesn't see it shave, he looks like a rusty spoon. I bet they can't wait to get home. Bet beneath the sheets they spoon, rocking back and forth like they're in a plush ski school.
John, I think Mr. Randall and Dr. Wind need help.
Yeah. What, therapy, dude?
Yeah, because it looks like they've abducted Mac from a posh preschool. Shit! What have we agreed to?
I know, listen, I told Ted I didn't want to battle him again, but I'd take him over these two, because we got Mac and Drwnd.
Well, we best sort it out, because he don't like that they're backing down. I could smack him.
Sound, but then we'd have to listen to the forum clowns and never come to events but keep talking it down.
It's pussy. If it's not war, then I'm out.
Then as soon as two battlers touch...
Wow, the league should be sorting them out.
Just come to our league. It's all you'll be talking about.
Trying to get to Premier standards.
But I ain't got a heart to kick them out, but I'll fucking kick them now.
John, we're not here for a fist fight. We're not here to film Ice Cube flicks.
Yeah, but we could talk until next Friday and then the Friday after next. But they'd still be on dangerous ground and I'd still be fucking vexed because it's the state of this union that's got me triple X.
Yes. And this is the end of the first round and you've still not been addressed.
But we've got some shit to say to you, so stick around for the next time.
Yes, let's go, boys.
Now, we've already established that's no surprise that these two fine little girls are peeling. I mean, seriously, how many kids have you two been stealing? Catch these guys turning up to school parents' evenings with no children, but you'll see them leave with one each when you see them exit the building.
Mac at Stubbs' favourite pedos, John and Chip, trying to gain the power by scaring a lot of kids. They hide in the closet at night, then jump out proper quick like, hi, I'm Mike Molestowski from Monsters Inc. I think pure horror lives with the kid that wakes up with you on top of him. That's one pure sickness that needs a bullet, fuck lozenges. That's one pure sickness that needs a bullet, fuck lozenges. You're the wrong kinds of guys trying to prep for the apocalypse. Kidnap 100 different youths with promises of rocket ships. You best not take a sip, cause he's spiking up your drink. It's on in the sky, children run for your lives. Little Einsteins, no?
Hey, John, I find it kind of mad how you hate every culture you order takeaways from. Yo, he was all for Shamina Begum being exiled to leave the nation, but not because she fucked off with a bunch of extremists that wanted to scheme invasions, but purely because she was being Asian.
Purely because she was being Asian. Forgot the fucking first part of my round. Give me a second because I'll get it down. I mean, I'll freestyle if I have to for the whole of this round. I mean, listen to Drwnd. I'll nail it down. Just give me 1 second to
You got this.
Give me 1 second to think it out.
Hurry up.
Mac, why don't you spit another 4 for me?
Oh, that's cool, side. Fuck it. Go on. I don't know what the next bar is.
That's alright, let me figure out the next bar.
I wasn't lying on you!
Oh, we won't get far. I'll pull these men apart and you'll see it like a stretch mark. I mean, you're both dead, no threat. I should pull both threads, put the hood over his head, and it'll look like an arsehole. In real life, you don't bring no bravado. I mean, look at the way he's clutching that beer, like a real fucking queer. He likes 2 hard things at a time, like the head of a deer.
Yeah, clutching the beer. Like I'll be clutching your mother's love handles.
Fuck DubScandal.
Yeah.
Watch me. Get it down. His girl's like his hoodie. I'll fuck her when it's red inside, because that's how I get down. Man's red on the top and red on the bottom. Man's red all over. like I shot him. Oh my God, that was fucking fire. And not a single one of you reacted. See, kids, that's my real brethren right here. I should grab this frying pan, frying man's ear, right down to the skin. I don't know because I choked. But I'm still trying to just go with it off the dome.
We should have called time 5 minutes ago.
I didn't think I'd be able to go. Sometimes I get the words wrong, but this is like the first time I had sex. I didn't think I could go for this long time.
That was actually,
Styled that out.
You know what?
Really well.
No, it didn't.
You know what? You know the way this fucking competition's been going? We've decided that you're both disqualified for prepping and showing.
And I'm just wondering, with the way it's been going down, if I pull this yellow tag, does his parachute come out? Ben, it looks like you found this cunt on Grindr.
Oh, did you have him as your minder?
Either way, you thought you played a blinder, getting drawn against these two old timers.
Long in the tooth with nothing to prove.
So bring your stories about, your jokes about fucking walking frames and Alzheimer's.
2 sticks in the boot, we'll point them at you.
Kneecaps won't need to worry about arthritis. See, we're fucking sunning these young guns.
Like Martin Sheen.
And if they try to attack,
Noses bleed, because when you rap,
it's like a spoken scream. And his CV reads,
chokes a scene.
thought it was a joke, you team. We're in this comp to win.
You're just a token team. Why are you here? You're both Ronald's mistakes.
Like cracking AIDS in the Reagan days.
And in the prime, your Ronalds abused you, mate, because when you cried, whoa, the Ronalds used you raised.
You're Jodie Foster in the accused, you, mate. Because yes, you got the views, but it was still you raped.
I hope you broke the Prozac, Mike.
Yeah, Ben, I hope you doped him up. Because you know, Mike.
I hope you know you're fucked.
Because I'm a little monster, bro, but I keep it coiled up.
And I'll turn your lights out. We got royal blood.
While the pair of you are just soiled up. Entered our hub and found Bronson, oiled up.
From Yorkshire.
So go and fetch the coiled duck. We'll light a fire under these southern smokes that think they can foil us. See, we're stomping on you.
Getting my crepes wet like gondola boots.
Getting rowdy like Rod and Rhonda will do. See, do I come like Tox and sing you a song or two?
Or do I come like the pox and fuck up your skin like modelling glue?
Because I'm hollering you. Because I've already crossed your name out. See, this emo prick was on my bucket list, so I had to take the pail out. Because you hit a northern rock with no chance of a bailout. You're a
Banking joke, isn't it?
There could be a Welsh football team if that fits the scheme.
Yeah, if they took Brooks, Ramsey and Bale out.
Well, I'll bail now, say chow, fail now, while we wailing you for another round.
See, this is only going one way. This is Hare and Hound, and there can be only one, and I'm AJ Styles.
And I'm from the Clamour Cloud.
See, hate it or love it, you're the 50 pence rapper Briggs is talking about.
You're the crying game. And you're the crying game, without a doubt. You're a wreck boy, the one with Titanic on the side.
Give him 5.
Why?
You'll get a panic on and hide.
Because you don't run shit.
Like a broken sewage pipe, and everything we run is lit.
Like a Snoop joint. Shit.
Fuse was right. Sign.
Right, you ready for us to try and not fuck this one up?
Let's go, man.
Yes.
Please do.
You go first. You go first. We don't know what we're doing. Go on.
I mean, nothing but filler. Why would you try this? All you had was tears as a weapon, like it's the Binding of Isaac. It's a game. He got it them because I like him as a nerd like me, of course. Kidnapping kids are how these pricks known to move. Catch us planning to attack while they're pre-rolling zoots. Any thoughts of fighting back when I get a hold of you? Dead that before it gets old like a bowl of utes.
We're about to leave these bitches fucked. So listen up. I'm gonna need some quiet, please, Sheffield.
Because we just cooked these cats and I know how a Chinese chef feels.
Yo, Chip, you're fucked and ugly. Everything about this poor cunt disgusts me. Them dreadlocks look warped, bruv, they're crusty. You look like a rasta if they did a lot more drugs than just weed. And DTH, you look like if they did more drugs than just weed. And DTH, you look like a member of the EDL who's always preaching death to ISIS.
Bro, I bet he binge drinks Stella, has racist kids, never exercises. I couldn't even imagine to begin to think about how depressed his wife is.
Especially when he looks like he has a black belt in domestic violence. And I mean, look at this guy with his dreads. They look like an old bowl of super noodles you find down the side of a bed.
Nah, bro, they're not super, they're oolong. looking like he gets haircuts from Groupon. 20 man, looking like you get haircuts from Groupon. Man's hitting IKEA, 20% off of boot-ons. Cutting that shit into strips and it's glued on.
Looking like Bob Marley if he shot Charlie. And your hair's like DubScandal rounds.
Shit and too long. And your hair's like they're decent talent, it's moved on.
Nah, we're just taking the piss.
Because they didn't have any of both to begin with. So you just sit there like bitches, and we're the owners dangling the dog biscuits. When I text John's wife later like, yo, when we link, can I cop a lift? And she replies, no worries, I'll tell him to watch the kids.
And of course he obliges, because watching kids obviously is a hobby of his.
Mac is the owner of DubScandal, and his mad shit mate.
About 40 years after the average rapper's age.
If you've ever seen one of their battles, you'd rather catch AIDS. And that's a perfect metaphor, because you could never do that again. You look like you're in remission.
And you look like you're in mid-transition.
It's only an act of kindness if we switch and kill them. So fucking retarded, they mess up them low-level easy missions.
Look, it's Cletus, his long-lost kid and the son of Chief Wiggum.
Nah, bruv, it's Ant and Dec, the missing chromosome edition, and the only cure is a heartbeat with a missing rhythm. I might try to get some of them bars that I choked in my second out real quick. Just 1 second, because I know that you'll feel this. You, man, are like the interdimensional paedophiles that Alex Jones would spoof. You're gonna have a hard time convincing me that Chip's dreads don't suck out the energy that souls produce. Time.
That was worth it.
100%. That was amazing.
I'm confused.
All right, let's go.
Listen, John, I wasn't planning on teaming up with young Crumpet. I'm not. Listen, John, I wasn't planning on teaming up with young Crumpet. I'm not Max P or R. Kelly, but we got balls for down in Sherry, right? We're rich cunts getting merry. You join academy form, not baked like Mary Berry.
What?
Put down your phone, it's time to fuck up Kevin and Perry.
Yeah.
How are you reacting more than anyone else?
Yes, Mac. Tell him, Mac.
Good point.
Shit defense.
Good point. Yeah, listen, Chip, like, I thought we'd give this a crack. Instead of that roundabout his bird you made me scrap.
What's that?
It's the VR Bluetooth first tracker parallel patter battle rapper app.
What?
It's the VR Bluetooth first tracker parallel patter battle rapper app.
Oh, the VR Bluetooth first track parallel patter battle rapper app.
Yeah, you heard me.
No. Catch you that.
Yeah. The VR Bluetooth first tracker.
Alright, what's that?
It's a battle rapper app that parallels the patter of a battle rapper's app.
A battle rapper app that parallels a patter from a battle rapper's match?
Yeah, brought to you by Verse Tracker with the UK BRG VR pack.
Sounds whack.
No, Chip, listen, it's going to be bigger than smack. An app that allows you, any battler, to reunite. Just log on to the app and use the Bluetooth to attach.
Attached to who?
Attach to you.
Attached to who?
Listen, dude, it'll be cool. We probably should have had a run through, but I'm sure I remember what to do. I saw this kid do it on
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
No, fuck that, John. Screw you. Microchip. Connected to Bluetooth. Microchip connected.
Oh my god.
This is awesome.
Fuck me, it works. So what do you do with the technology tomorrow? Well, how's about we make Chip look a prick doing a bit of shotty horror?
Oh no. Shy Horror versus Arsenal. Yo! Some said I wasn't going to show up. That's what they're talking about. But I show up
to the showdown to show off for the crowd.
All of the crowd.
Fucking hell, it works! Where's Crumpet? I'll send you a link, Crumps, yeah? You're fucking amazing. Sorry, I forgot we were battling you two. But seeing as we are, let's have a little flick through. Let's start with you. Drwnd v... Ooh, this one could do with the views.
Drwnd versus DTH.
That's right. That's right, it's me and you. So how's about the part where you didn't tell the truth?
So imagine the owner of the league talking to you about your last battle and telling you he doesn't like it because he doesn't want any biased judging decision on his channel.
You said that to me?
You told me I got robbed to my face, but I ain't vexed at this result. I'm a little seasoned now. Take that with a pinch of salt.
So that's why you're so salty. I never told you got robbed. I told you I'd have judged it differently if a 3-0 decision was about to drop. Fucking snowflake, throwing hissy fits. Throwing hissy fits. If the crowd's not getting it, that's so gay.
Mac Sherry versus O'Shea.
Oh, you thought you weren't getting it? Okay.
See, I'm peaceful. When it comes to violence, I never liked this shit. It's clear I was never raised to be a violent kid. But right now, he got me to a point where I might just knife the prick. Pull a blade out, you'll see that sharp across his chest like the old United kid back in the 90s, bitch.
Fire.
That was a good bar. That was a bar.
First off,
Thanks for that.
First off, you ain't knifing shit. You're sweet like candy, Mike, with your yellow belly. You're the 90s Liverpool away strip, and you're the bitch.
Mac Sherry versus Mickey Worthless.
Shit.
Do that again. I missed that. Make him do it again.
Is this a glitch?
Mac
I
Sherry,
hope I haven't fucking broke it.
Mac Sherry versus Visceral.
Oh fuck! I hope I haven't broke Chip.
Mac Sherry versus Evil.
Nah, it's definitely fucked. It's definitely fucked. It's broken.
Mac Sherry versus Pedro.
No. Listen. These are all the battles where Mac is fucking choking, but fuck that Pedro battle. It was an absolute shit show, mate. So let's move on to
Mac Sherry versus Relapse.
where the tears were running down your face, or maybe
Mac Sherry versus Technico.
where you were claustrophobic in an outdoor space. No, forget this now. I'm gonna turn this off now before Chip's brain gets raped and erased.
Bluetooth disconnecting.
I just wanted to use it to prove why you two are an absolute waste of
Nah,
cyberspace.
fuck that, John. Screw you.
What, dude?
I don't want to try the VR Bluetooth first track of parallel part about rapper.
That's cool, dude. That's cool. Yeah.
Honestly.
Time.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. You fucking killed it, bro.
How's it going, people? It's Felk from Blood and Ink, Bulgaria, and I'm here to judge this battle for the Dubble Trubble Tournament. DTH and Chip versus Mac Sherry and Drwnd. Personally, I gave this battle 2-1 to DTH and Chip. They were more consistent going into the second and third round. I thought the first round was much more direct and convincingly won by Mac Sherry and Drwnd, but their momentum sadly just slowed down as the battle progressed, and while DTH and Chip remained more consistent coming into round 2. And round 3 is pretty clear who won that one. That's probably one of my favorite concept rounds in recent memory. Big up to Laurence every day for stepping up on such short notice. Really sad to see that cancellations are taking its toll on the tournament. But big up the boys for stepping up and making a show for everyone. And yeah. 2-1 DTH Chip. Shout out management for having me to judge this tournament, and looking forward to see more of this. Peace.
What's the crack, people? Terminal here, judging this DubScandal Double Trouble 2-on-2 tournament. Just seeing Mac Sherry and Drwnd versus DTH and Chip. I thought this was kind of close, man. Very good from both sides. I kind of break it down like this. I give the first round to Drwnd and Mac Sherry. The performance was great, and they were direct as well. Whereas I felt like DTH and Chip did back and forth to them, you know, not even addressing the opponents and stuff like that. It wasn't as effective as it could have been. So round 1 to Mac Sherry and Drwnd. For round 2, there was a bit of a choke from Drwnd. Like, and in fairness, he freestyled fairly fucking well, but he couldn't really recover from that. And advice to Mac Sherry: yeah, don't fucking down talk your teammate in a 2-on-2. It adds fuel to the fire for people who are judging it. Like, if you don't even like your own teammate, why the fuck should we? But yeah, so DTH and Chip got that one for the third round. Really liked Drwnd's fucking binding of Isaac bar about the tears as a weapon. That was fucking fire. Probably bar the battle for me personally. But there was a couple of stumbles there, and DTH and Chip just had a really, really funny and entertaining third round. Something I haven't seen before. Something that paid off fairly fucking well. Yeah, I give it 2-1 to DTH and Chip, but shout out Mac Sherry and Drwnd. Peace.
What's good? Bill Blaze, ECCM Battle League, back again for the DubScandal Double Trouble 2-on-2 tournament. This time we had the chance to watch Chip and DTH versus Mac Sherry and Drwnd. This was a very good battle, in my opinion, the best one that I've seen out of the three. This one gets a little bit more of a breakdown for the judgment because it needs it. First round, clearly Mac and Drwnd were on a better level. They were more consistent, had a little bit more energy. They talked a little more directly to their opponents. I feel like Chip and DTH kind of went back and forth to each other as opposed to going at their opponent. So round one, definitely Mac and Drwnd. I thought it really set the tempo for what was going to happen to the battle, but the energy was way high in the first round and it kind of fell off the second and third. Had some stumbles from Drwnd in the second. Second clearly goes to DTH and Chip. They were more consistent. Feel like the material hit a little harder, and then the third round pretty much more of the same. I thought Chip and DTH took a really good angle in the third round, and that won it for me. So 2-1 Chip DTH. Shout out DubScandal. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Drwnd and Mac Sherry versus Chip DTH. I thought Mac Sherry and Drwnd had a couple good lines, but overall Chip and DTH took it easy. It was amazing. That third round, very impressive. Shouts from Canada.
Right, so Double Trouble, if you can hear me, hopefully. I'm in Red's Barbecue with the lovely Victoria. These two lovely people. We've been out to Premier Battles today. We're in Leeds. But anyway, on with the judging. So Chip and DTH, Adam winning that. Third round, incredible. Obviously, as you've all just seen, amazing third round. I had it 1-1. I think probably 1-1 going into the third, with the Southern lads taking the first, and then obviously Drwnd's choking a second, kind of done that. So yeah, I'm saying that Chip and DTH going through, as are the rest of the judges, and that's that. Hopefully you can hear me.